Hi everybody, thank you for tuning into the Dahlia Society. My name's Kristen. Today I'm going to take you through some quick, easy sews that are comfy or just hanging around the house in. Hope everybody's keeping well, that you're all home and you're all home safe and that you're getting plenty of sewing done. If you're anything like me, you're just appreciating wearing the most comfortable clothes, but still dreaming about sewing those beautiful things for wearing out of the house when we eventually do get out of the house. I think that if we just sew all comfortable clothes, secret pajamas, that type of thing, it really just doesn't inspire me as much as what it would if I wanted to sew a beautiful coat or a nice dress, because they're the things that I love sewing. And although the practical things are great and that you do appreciate them when you go to your wardrobe and you find a heap of comfortable things to wear, the beautiful, well-made, tailored garments that you appreciate so much just is what keeps us inspired as sewers. So let's not forget about those. Let's keep them on the back burner and maybe find some inspiration for those, but not forget about them completely. Now, I know when we went into lockdown, I had these ideas of doing yoga every day and exercising and having all the time in the world to do everything that I'd always wanted to do but never had the time. And you always use time as an excuse, but really it's just so hard to get motivated sometimes. And I think because we know that we're not time poor, we know we've got a lot of time, it makes us think, well, we'll get it done eventually. There's no rush. I do like that whole slowing down of the lifestyle at the moment. I'm really just enjoying that pace at the moment, even though there's a lot of uncertainty and a lot of people are very unsure of their future as far as job-wise goes, and especially a lot of people with their schooling and with their uni work and that kind of thing. But also, I'm appreciating having family around me, but also the pace, the lifestyle pace, and I really don't want to lose that. I think it's just something maybe we'll look back on and think we are connecting more with who we live with than what we would have done, a month previous to that. Everything is sort of so fast. So I'm appreciating the fact that we've got time to talk just to each other and just do nothing together. And then, when you do nothing together, you find that you enjoy those creative tasks. So I am loving comfortable clothes at the moment. There's a few holes in my wardrobe I've wanted to make things for quite some time. One being in particular comfortable loungewear pants. So I've got a few patterns to show you that I've been sewing and got some great results. And another thing is just leisure wear tops, but not necessarily thick hoodies or zip up jackety type of tops. I wanted just nice soft leisure wear that I could wear dressed up or dressed down with loungewear pants. So I want to take you through a few things I've made just this last week. You might recognize this fabric on a previous fabric haul I did, which is the rayon spandex from Spotlight. These are just screaming out my colors, and they're autumnal, but they're also bright, nice, rich autumnal colors. I love this fabric. This is a Spotlight rayon spandex. So it's got 95% rayon or viscose, 5% spandex. And the thing I like most about this is when you do make it up in a top, it has that beautiful drape. So not necessarily great for a lot of garments that if you need more of a stable knit, don't use this because you'll find there's just way too much ease and drape in your garments. But in particular, this is my number one staple for being around the house. I've spoken about before. It's the Mandy Boat Tee from Tazudi Patterns. It is a free pattern on Tazudi, so make sure if you haven't done this one, pop online, download it for free, and you will make them again and again and again. Now, if you're a keen listener to the Love to Sew podcast with Helen and Carolyn, last week they had their TNT, so tried and tested or tried and true, whatever you say for that. They went through their patterns, and this was both their number one patterns. Although they did say they have moved on a little bit from the pattern because they've just about worn it out, they still go back to it. And the thing I love most about this is that the fact that it's the easiest thing to sew. It's probably the number one thing I would say for a beginner sewer that's wanting to handle knit fabrics. I would definitely give them this pattern to try because there are no bindings and no neckline ribbings. The way the arms are done, it's done with the flat. No inserting arms and arms eyes and sleeves. It's just done on the flat, so it's very, very easy to make. You can whip one of these up in under an hour, or maybe even less time if you're an experienced sewer. You can sew them on an overlocker or on a regular zigzag stitch on a normal sewing machine. And yeah, as I say, there's no neck, so you basically just got the double fold neckline. If you have got a twin stitch needle, it's always nice to finish it off with that because you just get that lovely stretch but that nice professional finish. This is about a size 3. I had a look at my pattern to see what I'd cut out, which is about a 14. Yeah, it's perfect for me. I'll stand up and show you the fabric. It's come up really nice. And yeah, I've worn this quite a bit already. It's just that lovely weight for a trans-seasonal phase. I've made this from 1.2 meters over 150 wide fabric, so I really don't need much fabric at all for this. And I think one of my subscribers, Dizzy Knits and Curls, did tell me to watch Thread Quarters. Susanna at Thread Quarters did a hack on a high-low hem with the side splits. So I will link her episode so you can see how she's done a Mandy boat tee with the lower back hem to the front with the side splits. It's a really great tutorial. And the other version I made, I will pop some photos and some video up so you can see. This is the hack version with the side split hem. This is a really fine dotty, almost like a pebble print in the caramel color with the black. And I just find this goes right back with my wardrobe as well at the moment. And this is a great length. I added about 10 centimeters to the length overall. And then I did the high-low hem. And I think between the split and the front, she gives you the accurate measurements on how much difference you should have with your split and your front and back hem on her Thread Quarters episode for that. So she'll go right through that with you. And I love the look the long line Mandy boat tee gives, yeah, especially over like a slim fit pant or a legging with boots. And as you can see, one tip someone did tell me to do, and I've run out of labels. I must order some more from Carly in the Machine. I actually did have my own labels made up quite some time ago, but haven't got back around to doing it. So Carly in the Machine do have a range of great labels. I've just sewn a little bit of scrap fabric to the back because it is really hard with a Mandy boat tee to tell the front and the back. And although it drops a little bit more in the front, it's when you're going to put it on, it's always hard to figure out which is front and back. So that's a great little tip. Someone did tell me that. Not sure who, but yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, so Mandy boat tees, made 2 of those. Really happy. The other great pattern I've spoken about before on the episode is the Mama Bear P4P joggers. Now the ones I've got on today, I will give you a little bit of a look on the video. These are my stretch crepe fabric. They're lovely lightweight and a lot more drapey. You'll see even in the same size I've sewn them, they're a lot more drapey in stretch crepe knit than what they would be in say a Ponte or a French terry. Another thing I did with them is I put a yoga waistband on these ones, like a higher yoga waistband that you can either roll over or leave it up. And that also gives more of a harem look to the pants. So if you like that look, which I do, I think it's great just for that nice comfortable leisure wear pant, but also a little bit dressier than just that sweatpant look. So yeah, you can really change the waistbands and the pockets to give a different look to that. So I did the angled pockets with the yoga waistband on these ones. I'll show you a few pairs that I've made in the past from Tazudi. Also is the Susie pant, a fantastic flat front elastic waist pant that I have made so many pairs in, like lightweight viscose for summer. But I'm also making a ITY jersey pair that I'm going to put a tie on around, not a paper bag waist, but just that nice tie on the front that I'm going to connect to the side waistband. And I'm really excited to see how they come up in that stretch fabric. I know they're going to have a lot more ease in than what the rayon viscose pants do, but I'm prepared for taper them in a little bit down the bottom and that nice tight at the waist. I think I'll get plenty of wear out of those. So that's the Susie pant from Tazudi. It's another favorite of mine. These are all really quick, easy things to make. If you're not feeling too motivated to make anything too involved, these are great little projects that you can have done in a day quite easily. And if you're like me, you'll end up making more and more of them as well. Now the other loungewear pants I made this week are the Style Art Como pants. Now these are a great pattern, and also they've got 25% off their patterns at the moment for Easter. The Como pants come with you can either have that fake drawstring effect on the front. Well, I've left that out totally because I won't be tucking anything into mine. You can make them in a 3/4 or a long length, and they're a wide leg, so they're a nice sleek looking wider leg. So I've got so many pant patterns that are more of a tapered leg. I wanted something more of a drapier loungewear pant, and I was really happy with how they came up. I made one pair in a French terry in black. I left the pockets out of the black ones. You'll see it's just a nice sort of more of a sleek finish design. I opt to leave the pockets out next time, definitely. But if you love pockets, by all means, leave them in there and you'll be really happy with these as well. So what you can do if you pop onto Stylark and you purchase the Como pants, you'll get to pick a free pattern of the month. Now, that's with any pattern on Stylark. If you choose one of their patterns, you can pick one of their free patterns. And I've chosen the Portsea Luxe sweater, and I'm going to make that up as well in the short sleeve. So that's next on my list, and I think that would look great over a long sleeve, tighter fitting top as well. Now, another great basic quick top to make is the Tilly and the Buttons from the Stretch Book, is the Friar top, and I made that last year in a cotton viscose, a really pretty fabric. I've worn that a lot, and I find that to be a fantastic staple top for, especially for underneath like pinafores and that type of thing, but also on its own, like under a jacket. I think it's just got a lovely shape to it, so that's really good for anything like a lightweight jersey fabric, and a quick sew as well. So you'll find that comes together really fast. You don't always need to have the high neck, but a lot of people have done the high neck and also the frill on the front too. So I'm really happy with that top, and I'd like to make more of those for winter as well. Don't forget, you don't always need to have an overlocker or serger. You can do them with zigzags, and because jersey doesn't fray, you can have the bottom edge zigzagged, and they'll finish it off beautifully as well. They're just a couple of loungewear style patterns that I've made that I've been really happy with this week. I'm going to bring you another episode very shortly with another dress that I've made that I think is fantastic for wearing over leggings as well, so that will be coming up very shortly. Just wanted to say hang in there, everybody. We'll get through this together, and I think the more that we are sewing and even planning our sews, the more YouTube we watch, the more creative people that inspire us, the better. A recent YouTube vlog I've been watching that I've been really enjoying is Becky from Notes from the Sewing Room in the UK. I'm loving her patterns that she's making and her bubbly, enthusiastic personality. Becky made a beautiful Chloe sew over it pattern jacket recently. I just thought was stunning as well, and I think that you will love her content and be truly inspired by what she's making. I love just seeing what people have made. I know I do love watching fabric hauls, but I really love it when a lot of vloggers are actually making things to inspire me, and a lot of the time that's how I find my inspiration, is from watching other people and seeing that visual, especially on Instagram as well. So pop onto her channel, I'll link that below as well. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you did that, and also click the notification bell and you'll be notified when my new episodes are arriving. And also follow me on Instagram, the Dahlia Society as well, then you'll see my daily updates. Until next time, bye for now.